Hello and welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Yeah, we got another meeting with a very large British task force. Four of the Lord Nelson class battleships, some Blake class heavy cruisers, and lights and torpedo boats and DDs, and all that stuff. We got the Lexington and Saratoga with their 16-inch guns, escorted by only 2 DDs. So let's see how this goes. And the goal here will not be to sink the entire enemy task force, although it would be nice if I could pull that off. I just don't think it's possible. See, we've got decent torpedoes on the DDs, so they might actually be able to do something. Let's see. Let's get the thumbnail. Something like that, I guess. Are you guys capable of sailing in a straight line? Or do I have to reduce your speed? My DDs are drawing the fire. My battlecruisers are drawing the fire now. That's better. They can take some hits. Let's first and foremost just get the torpedoes in the water. Okay. Okay. Now, these are heavily damaged. This task force has seen some action before. Let's just try and get the battleships, and perhaps whatever is in the way. Oh, what are you doing now? Well, that's one DD about to be dead. Potentially. 3201 can probably get away. 3203 is about dead, but we've scored 5 torpedo hits so far, and on the battleships even. .3201 still somewhat operational. Let's see, Saratoga, Lexington. We're gonna open up the range a little bit. There we go. These must be light cruisers. Light cruisers. These are the heavies. tell that by what they are armed with. Which you can see, even if the ships are not identified yet. Lexington, what are you doing? Let's just finish off the lights and the heavies. Basically the cruisers. The other escort ships first. There we go. Yeah, these have very little armor. These have some armor. But my HE shells are proving quite effective against the light cruisers. We can now reduce you down to cruising speed again. Hope that will fix whatever steering issues is plaguing the USS Lexington. And both been reduced to 28 knots, yeah. Yeah, running low on that HE. But that is fine. Targeting one ship each, that is also fine. 3201, almost rearmed. I'm not gonna rush you in until the cruisers are dead. How pricey are these? 400 million for a heavy cruiser, for a light cruiser. The heavies, 444. My battlecruisers are kind of pricey. Lexington, you can finish off that last light cruiser while Saratoga focuses on the heavies. And then it's battleship killing time. Hopefully you can kill the battleships. Cruiser is dead. And both of you just kill the heavy cruiser. Both of you. It's the easiest kill. And it's dead. Now, I want you to target one each. Then it. Oh, that's the. Might need to speed up a little bit, make yourself harder to hit. Although I suspect those battleships are gonna start focusing my my DD as soon as it gets closer. See, we got the Hercules, main deck 6.4. Should be able to pen that. At least if I go to longer range. Okay, the DD is drawing fire. Ouch. Retreat. Hopefully it will get away alive. Oh yeah, that's the end of the DD, I think. It scored one dud torpedo. Not too impressive. Okay, Lexington. Yeah, that's enough funny maneuvers from you. Almost out of HE, and then it's on to the AP. Which is just fine. We're firing at 26 kilometers. There we go, some flooding. Said we weren't gonna sink all of them, but that might actually be a possibility now. I think if we open up the range a bit more, it should be easier to get those deck penetrations. Lexington, keep focusing the vanguard. Saratoga, you can just kill the Marlborough. Almost dead already, having taken a lot of damage in the previous battle. Like, none of my ships are that damaged, but they still have quite a bit of damage instability going on. "32 kilometers, that should be almost enough for some main deck penetrations. The foredeck is very heavy, 9.5 inches. that's it for the Marlborough. Hercules next. That's one battleship down. 4 to go. Three to go, I mean. 1 out of 4. That's basically what I was trying to say. Hercules. Vanguard is almost dead. She has the attention of the USS Lexington. It's not taking that much damage. Decent hits on Hercules. She's now flooding. This is gonna be a revenge for the USS America. Both engines are out on Vanguard. Make sure all of my guns are firing. One of you took a torpedo previously. You took 2 torpedo hits, Vanguard. 1 torpedo hit. Marlborough has also taken 1 torpedo hit. So my DD's death are not in vain. They did do something. It's dangerous being a destroyer crew in my navy. There was a period in time where it was pretty safe, where I could easily launch from distances where they could not reliably hit me, but now they've got enough long-range accuracy and spotting that even my long-range oxygen torpedoes do not provide the range needed. 35 kilometers, 44 kilometers. Gives me a lot of deck penetration, but not that much accuracy. Let's get a little bit closer. Actually, 50%. Is that the end of the Vanguard? Might be. A lot of flooding. And the more structure damage they take, the easier it's going to be to flood them. Because there's less things holding the ship together. I think the Vanguard is gonna be the first of them to die. And I think that might have done it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. No, they fixed it. That might be it. 2, 1. There she goes. Now both of you focus the Hercules, sink it, and then it's onto the Triumph, which is pretty much undamaged. And the Hercules is gone. Only one ship left. That makes targeting a no-brainer. It also means I feel a little bit more confident getting closer. I have to get closer because he's running away. Which definitely makes me feel confident getting closer because these ships have no guns facing aft. Bet you feel silly with that all-forward firepower design. It's gonna limit my firepower too, though. What's your aft belt? 7.1. Speed. Secondary tower is destroyed. There goes some more flooding. Ammunition starting to run a little bit low. Lexington has the most ammo left because she spent much of the battle zigzagging behind the Saratoga. There we go, lots more flooding. And will that be it? Yes, that will be it. So, we did sink all of them. Sometimes it's nice when a battle does not go to plan, because sinking all of them was not the plan at all. But Sexy Lexi and the Saratoga got it done. Let's see. 334,000 damage for Saratoga. Almost 200,000 for Lexington. Not bad. Oh, let's see. Was there one more? No. That was it. Shipyard is over capacity, but only by a little bit. Now, I have two battlecruisers here that are very vulnerable with no escorts. So they have to go back to Valletta. Yeah, 0% because there are a bunch enemy battle forces in the area. I can just hover my mouse over the British task force here. There we go. 3 battleships, a battlecruiser, so forth. We should be able to get those next turn, possibly. This one is going rather well. So we're gonna see how that goes. And then potentially start another invasion of Eastern China if this is successful. How many turns remaining here? Yeah, lots of turns. It's not progressing with that many enemy ships sitting there. Missouri and New Jersey being repaired for some months. Sorry, it's the Yorktown and these guys. Do I have anything that is very close to being finished? Yeah, got some battleships coming in 3 months. Hang on, I need to do some renaming here. Alright, so the Montana class, I renamed them. And instead named one of the South Dakota classes the USS Montana. This is to confuse the enemy. Also, one of the new Montana class battleships, now named USS America after the one that was lost. The rest of the class, seeing as these are super battleships, figured instead of naming them after states, I just named them Freedom, Liberty, Constitution, and America. Because, well, the US never built any battleships like these, so there's really not any historical precedents to go after. So that's what they are being named now. Anyway, let's go to 1946 and see what happens. Yeah, we're building our shipyard. The country's economy is blooming. There's potential to use some of the extra income to increase naval funds. I have more than enough naval budget. I want to take this one to increase my GDP. Also decreases unrest, which I have none of, which means the invasion of China was successful. Here we go. Task force attacks port. And this time we actually get a battle. USS Guam and Alaska versus a Lord Nelson class and some smaller ships. Yeah, it's time we started reducing the number of British battleships. Some previous damage, that's okay. Let's see here. You've taken a lot of damage. I just want to send you home. Torpedo boats can also go home. Do I only have 1 DD? I think so. We can make something happen with the torpedoes, I think. USS Tucson. Kind of damaged. Gonna send it home as well. And just believe in the Alaska and Guam. They can handle this. Actually, correction. This is Fall River and Helena. You guys are kind of operational by the looks of things. That's not what I wanted. Detach. Join. Single heavy cruiser. There we go. Alaska is opening up. 41 kilometers. They're kind of low on ammo. I'm actually going to set them to save. The enemy coming towards me. No, something hit something. 11-inch guns are opening up on that one. Alaska. Guam. Are we in range? Almost. Torpedoes are heading out. They do carry reloads. Can't you just keep firing at that ship? Whatever it is? Well, DD. By the looks of things. Did I? Yes. I did accidentally. Main guns on those ships, secondaries on that. It does have torpedoes, but we are not in torpedo range. Do not want my DD to get out of the battle yet. There we go. Cruisers are dead. But we're once again very low on ammo. Maybe I should have kept my torpedo boats in the battle. Oh, you're completely out of ammo. My heavy cruisers. Not yet reloaded the torpedoes. But I want to get close enough that I can guarantee... Okay, they are completely out of ammo too. I can guarantee good, good hits. If I can get behind it, it should not be able to fire at me because it does not have any secondaries. And now we can basically just stern camp until the torpedoes are ready, and then dump them into the side of the hull at close enough range that all 8 of them should hit. And that should be the end of the battleship, Swifter. There we go, torpedoes are away. All 8 hit. Can we get back to safety behind? No, we could not get back to safety behind the battleship. This is gonna sink though. Probably not. Probably not. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna end it as soon as it's possible. There we go. So didn't sink the battleship, but damaged it very heavily. So it should be an easy target next time it's encountered. Oh! And we have an actual battle here. Oh, wow. This is very nice. Minnesota, New Mexico, New York. They've not been in combat for a while, so they should be all in good shape, all stocked up on ammo. Facing off against 4 Lord Nelson class. Some light cruisers, a DD and a torpedo boat. We got the San Diego class heavy cruisers. Alright. Yeah, let's get this done. And it's a night battle. Again, sending the torpedo boats home. These are the older 30 class. DD's 37 class. Decent torpedo range. You can stay. I want some torpedo fans going. Heavy cruisers, you can just follow the battle line for now. Potentially could do something with the heavy cruisers following Minnesota, as they have as the Minnesota isn't as slow as the New York and New Mexico. See, they went dark. because it's evening. Minnesota is spotting them. She's got the latest radar. Okay, let's select torpedo targets before my DDs all sink. That's a decent spread, or it should be. You're all messing everything up now. Detach. Their light ships are on low fuel. We're taking torpedo hits now. Minnesota, New York, New Mexico. San Francisco, Maryland, Dallas, Boston. And please do load AP. Raining down lots of destruction on the British battleships. Turning to parallel. See, it's now night, so spotting has been reduced further. Irresistible will resist all of this. Irresistible could not resist all of that. More extensive fire. So extensive fire does work. in naval arms race. It just takes so much more. Focus the battleships, please. Heavy cruisers, you can take care of this. These are so close to sinking now. That was heavy flooding. Okay, gonna turn the cruisers loose. What are you doing? Can you just focus what I want you to focus? And I can put the secondaries on the light ships. Firing heavy cruiser. You could be sinking it. Now the heavy cruiser is dead. It was a light actually, so HE was not the wrong choice of ammo. Gotta keep maneuvering heavily because there are lots of torpedoes being thrown around. That was the end of it. Yeah, I feel like the USS America has been avenged. Well, maybe not quite yet. We're gonna keep going. Saved crew. Very nice. Southern China. Victory. Are we gonna keep on pushing and take Eastern China? I think we are. $600,000 tons. On the one hand, all of these ships would be very useful over in Europe right about now. On the other, now that the British Navy has been somewhat reduced, might not need any more ships over there. And it would be nice to just get China out of the game. Reduce the number of players, so to speak. Let's see. That had a decent effect on my GDP. Southern China has no oil though, but Eastern China does, and it's worth a lot more than Southern China. So yeah, we're gonna see how that goes. As for the British, what do they have left? A battlecruiser here, a submarine. Submarine. Let's see. Do they have left? Down to 18 ships, a battlecruiser, 4 lights, a DD, torpedo boat, and some submarines. They're repairing 19 though, one of which being that battleship I crippled, but didn't sink. We're a little bit over shipbuilding capacity. Not by like a huge amount, so it doesn't have a massive impact. New Jersey being repaired in 2 months. Minnesota was sent to Valletta for repair. Why? Should have sent repair priority to low, so that wouldn't happen. Yeah, when these are finished, they can go over and join the Irish invasion. Anyway, that's it for this episode. I've been teasing the design of some new ships for a while now, but that will simply have to wait until this has been resolved. There's too many ships being repaired. So, yeah. Goodbye. And wait, what's this? Light cruiser. Okay. Goodbye, and take care.